Okay guys, started a you draw what I draw, put the line in completely the wrong spot. So I'm going to start over and I'm going to leave my mistake. Just because I think that sometimes we tend to not allow ourselves to make mistakes and we throw things away before we can really work with them. Anyway, so I'm going to start actually right about here and we'll see where I end up. I'm going to press a little harder. There we go. That's my first line. Now, the second line is going to come down here, then over and up a little. And we're going to stop there. And we're going to throw another line in right about here. Well, it looks pretty good. I think I need to come in more like that. Okay. So remember, I just move things around. If they're not going the way I planned, I just move them around and try to work with them the best I can. Actually, I'm going to come up here. Stop there. As you can probably tell, it's something man-made. I'm sorry for the camera focusing in and out. I can't seem to get enough bright light onto the image to keep the camera from going a little wonky. I think we're going to take this line and curve it back and down. It looks about right for that line, but I need to add to another line. Well, I go like that. Should be like that. You can probably tell that it's something man-made. Another line coming up like this. I still don't like that. I think that's in the wrong spot, so we'll move it. Remember, I'm working in pen, so always a challenge. Looks pretty good right there. Might have to change that line again. I don't know if we're going to find a painting in here or not. Kind of hoping, but we'll see. We got another line right about here. Pops out and down. Stops right about there. Now would be a good time for you to stop and maybe take a look at your drawing. Come down like this. Up like so. Oh, got a little mistake here. I'll make this line. Not saying a whole lot with this drawing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. This is considerably harder than I initially would have expected. And I'm sure that you figured out what it is. Sorry, I haven't been talking much during this video. Trying to really focus. Now would be a good time to take a break and take a look at your lines and see if you've got what I've got. As you can tell, it's a truck. And there are a couple of other things I need to put in here. Not too bad. It's coming along. It is quite challenging, I will say that. Speaking of challenging, it always makes me laugh. Again, I bring up one of my pet peeves, especially when educators do this, where they say, "Oh, you couldn't teach me how to draw. I'm terrible at drawing." But yet those same people expect you to be able to do math, history, English, and they get to cop out of trying when it comes to art. Always kind of got under my skin. I always wanted to say, well, I can't math. But that was never an excuse that was allowed when it came to drawing, or when it came to math. When it comes to not being able to draw, those same teachers are looking for a free out. I always kind of found that shows a disturbing trend in people who demand that students step out of their comfort zones every day. When it comes right down to it, maybe we all should be stepping out of our comfort zone a little more often. You know, I'm kind of surprised. This is looking pretty okay. I do need to drop a line down. This line is too high. So this needs to come like this. Then up like that. Now we'll see what we can do with this. There are some mistakes. Now if you get the opportunity, take a look at these lines. They're all extra lines that have that I made a mistake with. But I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to see what I can do with it. Actually, this space needs to be a little bigger. So we're going to go here. Like that. That was a little fast. Looks like we have... I know what the shape of this hood is like because I have a truck like this, so I have to be careful to make sure that I continue to draw what I see instead of what I'm thinking, because it could be real easy to draw what I'm thinking. Now, one of the reasons I'm not going to give up on this is it's going to be a painting, And I can cover up a lot of these lines. And even if I can't, I still think I can work them into the design. There's a shadow here that we need to have. And a running board. It comes in like so. There we go. Again, I'm sorry for not saying much during this video. This seems like a not say too much kind of video. And then we're here, we got a headlight. Pops out like so. And it comes around and down. That. I think that headlight might be a little too big, but you're not going to worry about it. 51 Fords have these really cool grills. I always have trouble with headlights. I seem to get the proportions right. The oval looks like it's pointing the wrong direction. There. Maybe that's a little better. I don't know. Anyhow, that's a start of my headlight. And then we got this big old line that comes out like this. And right there's where the fender is. You can see just a little bit of it. And not a whole lot right here. And let's see. This line. Actually, this headlamp is not right. I don't know if we can fix it or not. We're going to try. I don't know. We'll have to fix that in the painting. I'm thinking that's kind of a whoops on my part. Got a few more lines to put in over here. We're right at 20 minutes. This is proof that everybody struggles with drawing. It's kind of a choice whether you want to give up on it or not. I'm kind of stubborn. So I'm going to stick with it and see what I can come up with. Now there is an vent that sits right here. So I think we're going to turn this line into the vent line. Like that. We got a little bit of a kind of a gasket line around the window. Like that. Oh, we're going to finish this light. I'm not having the best luck with lights, so we'll have to see if I can make this one look right. That doesn't look too bad. A little thing coming out here. Now there's a little bit of a shadow here that really helps to accentuate the shape of the 51. And it comes back like this. And it goes all the way back like that. So, I mean, there's parts of this that I really like. There's parts of this that I really struggled with. Like that light, I am just wondering how in the world I'm going to fix that. And I have no clue yet. Kind of like that algebra problem that you're not sure why you messed up, but somewhere in that equation you made a mistake and you got to fix it. Well, this isn't a whole lot different than that. On this equation, I like this part, but this part, holy smoke, solving for x has become a challenge. Maybe it's y, I don't know. Solving for the unknown. Anyway, challenges, guys, challenges. There's a few more things on the hood that I want to put in. One of them is there's a really cool hood design that's on a 51, and I want to put the center line of it in first. Goes back to about there. And then coming off of that, like that, we come up, we do this, come down, do the same thing on the bottom. And go. Like that, down like so, back toward there, okay, and this can go here, and this ends here, this ends here, and that looks pretty good. We got this little spot here we need to work on. I think we need to flatten this out a little bit more, like that. Now we're going to go in here, up, over, down, Not real talkative today. I think I'm a little bit bummed out because I'm in the art room all by myself. There are no students to work with. They're all online. So that has been kind of the challenge of today. So there's my 51 right there. Actually, I got to change the hood a little bit. We got to curve a little more. There we go. And I think we're going to end the video right there. We've got several mistakes, several parts of this problem that went a little south on us, but I like what we've got so far. Anyway, have a good day, and I will see you in my next video.